We will now start the press conference by Foreign Minister IWAYA. The floor is yours, Minister. Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Today, I have to report to you the following. A new passport is going to be issued. The Japanese passport is highly trusted, and there are over 190 countries and regions to which you can visit without visas. On the other hand, internationally speaking, we need to make further strengthening measures to counter counterfeiting and forgery. So next year, on the 24th of March, we will have passports with the facial with the page which has the facial photograph, which will be in plastic. So it will be made of plastic. With this change from application to issuance of the passport, it'll take a little longer, around 2 weeks. So we ask that you apply early. As regards the present passports which you have, you will be able to use it until it expires. At the same time, online application will become more convenient. Going forward, you'll be able to apply online not only for renewal, but first-time applicants will be able to apply online nationwide. In the case you're applying online, you need the original copy of, or you will not need the original copy of the family registered in the case of online application. We'll be using the mascot character Paspo-kun. We should have had someone in the Paspo costume here, but he's not here. He will, in any case, will be using the mascot character Paspo to disseminate knowledge about this. So 2025 we'll have a new passport. And that is all from me at the outset. So please raise your hand if you have a question. And if you are called upon, please proceed to the microphone and state your name and affiliation.
NHK, please. My name is Yone of NHK. I have a separate question. Regarding from the Trump side, did you receive a proposal for a meeting between Prime Minister Ishiba and the President-elect Trump? What is the being proposal? And I'm sure what you can share with us is limited at this point in time. But what is your view in terms of the timing of the meeting? And if we are to have this meeting before inauguration, what kind of opportunity will be provided to establish personal relationship of trust? Now, regarding the meeting between Prime Minister Ishiba and President-elect Trump, right after the election, Prime Minister Ishiba and President-elect Trump had a telephone meeting. And at that time, already, it was discussed expeditiously they should be meeting in person for confirmation. This has been confirmed. And because of the prevailing situation, and from the President-elect Trump's side, there was a mention that he would like to meet with Prime Minister Ishiba expeditiously. At this time, with the Trump side, we are discussing how and where, in what location this meeting is to take place. We are now in the process of negotiation, or if you will, coordination. There is a relationship that we have to consider with the relating to the other party, so we cannot give you details of this meeting. But as soon as possible, we hope that the coordination will be completed, and it can be realized on the part of MOFA. We will do our utmost to facilitate this process. if possible, since this will be the first meeting, therefore, we hope that there will be a good opportunity to discuss deeply and discuss the U.S.-Japan relationship going forward, and to internally as well as to internationally. We hope that a strong message will be provided, and the opportunity will allow this to take place. On the part of MOFA, we will do our utmost to facilitate this process.
Next question, please. Mainichi Shimbun. Kim-san, please. Kim from Mainichi Shimbun. Regarding Japan-Sino relations, up until now, these questions have been raised in the past. The Chinese government has resumed exemptions for short-term stay visas for Japanese, and it is reported that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is also studying easing application requirements for Chinese applying for visas. So between Japan and China, it is expected that there will be increased exchanges. On the other hand, political pending issues are also piling up between the two countries. That is also a fact. So amidst such a situation, the mutual exchanges between citizens of both countries and the reactivation thereof, how will that affect the management of the relationship, including the political issues which are piling up? The Tokyo-Beijing Forum is a forum which I visited, and it seems that this was taken up as an agenda. Between Japan and China, opinion surveys are being taken on both sides, and when you look at the results at the present point in time, the emotions of both of the citizens with regard to the other citizens, China's image with regard to Japan, and Japan's image regarding China, in terms of numbers, is very unfavorable. That is what I heard. So I felt that this is not very good. This is not a favorable situation. So this is what I felt anew. Recently, China has resumed exemptions for visas, which I would like to welcome. A favorable relationship and a friendly relationship between the two countries is founded on exchanges between both citizens. So toing and froing by both citizens, exchanges between both citizens is something that we should create an environment for. On our part, in Japan, we are studying different matters, but at the present point in time, it has not been decided that a new easing measure would be taken, but we want to be as forward-looking as possible in progressing with our studies. Going forward, exchanges between citizens, we hope to make active, and Ministry of Foreign Affairs would like to make according effort.
My name is Sakaguchi of Kyoto, and I have a question regarding your remarks. A new passport will be issued. Looking at the design, there have been some changes. What is your impression of this new passport? Well, this page will become plastic, and it will be a countermeasure against forgery as well as counterfeiting. It would make this safer as a result of this change. Therefore, people can be rest assured in using this passport going forward. The design per se has not changed significantly, but that is my impression.
Next question, please. IWJ, please. Hamamoto from IWJ. 2025 will be a year which Saudi Arabia and Japan will celebrate the 70th anniversary of establishment of diplomatic relations. The super champion Inoue will be participating in the Riyadh season, and the estimated contract amount is said to be $3 billion. And Turkey, who is head of the Saudi Arabia Entertainment Agency, talked about this contract, and he said that this was a big surprise toward 2025. The super champion Inoue will be fighting in Saudi Arabia, and he said that he will be building up a relationship which is emblematic of the 70th year of diplomatic relations between Saudi Arabia and Japan. Saudi Arabia is an important country for Japan, as Ministry of Foreign Affairs toward the 70th anniversary to celebrate and welcome this occasion. Do you have any surprises in store? Surprisingly, it's a very cheerful. Your question is on a very cheerful note. Saudi Arabia, needless to say, is an important country. Energy security. The country is an important partner for energy security and is also a major power in the region. So for the peace and stability of the Middle East region, the country plays a very important role. And therefore, what you talked about, next year's, that is 70th year of diplomatic relations establishment between the two countries, we want to leverage this. So on a broad scope and on a deeper scope, we want to promote cooperation and understanding. So between two countries, various commemorative events, we are soliciting public offers for events, and between the governments, we are moving forward with the plans and studies. Through these, we hope that we could come up with something which would contribute to strengthen the relationships in terms of next year's events. Super champion Inoue entered into a sponsor contract with Riyadh season, and it's something that we should be very happy about. We are proud of this super champion, so we hope that he will be very active and successful in Saudi Arabia as well. It's a very forward-looking topic, and we welcome this.
Sagoi-san, please. My name is Takeshi of Kyoto. I have a different topic that I would like to ask a question on regarding the possible leakage of PFAS from the Yokota Air Base in Tokyo. I understand that the Ministry of Defense, MOFA, have conducted on-site inspections today. What led up to this inspection? Okinawa Prefecture as well as Yamaguchi Prefecture, where they are hosting the U.S.-Japan forces, have also requested on-site inspections. What is going to be the response to these municipalities? First of all, let me talk about the background that led to the on-site inspection. On the 3rd of October this year, from the U.S. Forces Japan, has informed us that the Yokota Air Base leakage of water containing PFAS has been made. And on the part of the government, according to the additional information received from the U.S. side, have been shared with the local municipalities on the 16th of October. And on the 5th of November, the Ministry of Defense had started to collect water at the drainage site of the southwest side of Yokota Air Base, and confirmed that the level is below the guidance level. And these measures have been continued. Against this backdrop, on the 20th of November, from the peripheral municipalities, request has been taken into consideration, and on the part of government, we have coordinated with the US side to conduct on-site inspections. As a result, today, in the morning, the Ministry of Defense and the related ministries, as well as Ministry of Foreign Affairs, as well as Ministry of Environment, as well as Tokyo government and municipal government, have conducted on-site inspection at the Yokota Air Base in the area of firefighting training area, and received an explanation from the U.S. side. Now, regarding the measures going forward, the issues relating to PFOS is the cause of concern for the people in the local area, and therefore we want to make sure that environmental measures in and around U.S. Forces Japan facilities will be implemented. In that regard, we will continue to work with the related agencies, ministries, as well as the U.S. side to enable this process, to make this effective. And for the other areas, other regions where a request has been presented, the prevailing situation will be investigated and appropriate response will be made.
With this, we'd like to conclude today's press conference. A correction from the interpreter: the amount of contract for Inoue was 3 billion yen, not $3 billion. Thank you.